Hello again, everybody. Welcome again to the Watchtower. I'm up here logging in for monitor duty, and today I'm going to go over this graphic novel I got in not too long ago. This is Superman for All Seasons. That's coming up right after this. Welcome back. Like I said before the intro, I'm going to be going over this graphic novel today. This is, once again, Superman for All Seasons, written by Jeff Loeb, with art by Tim Sale. Now, right off the bat, I gotta admit, I'm not a huge Superman fan. I don't know if you haven't noticed that with my collection and stuff. I don't have any Superman pieces. It's not like I, dislike the character completely. I just never, really felt any, attraction to him. Or just really drawn to him in any way that would make me want to collect or read stuff of his. There are a couple things that I like where he's in supporting roles or whatever. Dark Side War, Justice, Kingdom Come, stuff like that. But not anything main. I've never been a main Superman guy. But these were on sale at a store, so I figured I'd pick this up along with a couple other Superman comics and give them a read and see what I thought and kind of share my thoughts with you guys. And one of the main reasons I picked this book up is because it's written and drawn by one of my favorite creative teams, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, who did Batman The Long Halloween, Batman Dark Victory, Batman Haunted Knight, which are seminal, amazing, great Batman stories. I'm sure that pretty much everybody has read, but if you haven't, you need to check those out. They're so good. But anyway, not talking about Batman or anything, but going into this, let's go over this real quick. So, this is a very, very small, quiet, really self-contained story. It's pretty much looking at Clark Kent, right as he leaves Metropolis after he graduates and goes to, or leaves Smallville after he graduates and goes to Metropolis. And right when he first becomes Superman. It's very small, and it's him kind of trying to figure out his place in the world and all these powers he has and what he can do. And it's very this quiet character portrait of him. And it's really not from his point of view. It's more from his parents and Lana Lang, his high school girlfriend, and Lois Lane and Lex Luthor, and kind of their whole view of him and how they see him, and what they think he's there for, and their internal thoughts and stuff. And he's really kind of for the most part, he's kind of a periphery character. It's not from his POV, so you really don't get a lot of his thoughts on stuff, his internal thoughts. It's mostly you'll have him talking with characters about stuff or whatever and his doubts and hesitations, but it's really from how they feel. But just to get to the point, I really like this story. It's very small and self-contained, and it shows why there needs to be a Superman. What he does. That he looks after, he can do things that, as much as I love Batman, and Batman's very much, a street level hero, and stuff like that, he can't impact, if there's a hurricane, or there's a flood, or a fire, well, maybe a fire, but if there's a hurricane, Batman is pretty much powerless to do anything about it. Obviously he would try, but Superman could make an impact and do something like that. And they use a flood in this as an example of him being able to just save a whole town of Smallville and everything. And if he wasn't there, everybody would have died. And it really shows that, this is a powerful human being. But he's decided to use his powers for good. And it's just it's very small and self-contained. There's not big fights or anything in it or action. It's pretty much a quiet character portrait, character piece of Superman and why he's needed. And I really enjoyed this. This isn't in the book, but one piece of something I liked that I think Batman said one time about Superman and why he admires him is he said that Superman I have the most respect for Superman because he can hear every human being on the planet at the same time, and he has to decide when someone's in danger, who he saves, and who he doesn't save. And that, when I heard that, that blew my mind, because, like, I never really thought about Superman like that. He's just got all these powers, but he can literally hear every human being. And he has to make a decision every day of whether he's going to save one person or 40 people. And he has to know that he's letting someone die. And he still goes out and still does it because he has all these powers. And and if he doesn't do it, the one person and the 40 people will die. So he has to make these terrible decisions, but he does it for the good of humanity because he loves humanity, because he is human. Like, he's like one of the most human characters. So, I'm not really going to do a pros and cons for this one like I usually do. I just want to say that I really, really like this story. I wasn't really expecting much from it because I wasn't a huge Superman fan, but really, really enjoyed this. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale were so perfect for the book with Jeff Loeb's writing. Someone said on the back cover that it was like a Norman Rockwell painting come to life, with like the taste of Americana and stuff, and that's very true. It's very, I don't want to say simple, but it's very like homespun and like classic, like roots of America in Kansas and everything. It's very like small and quiet, and with just Tim Sale's art, he's so good at this big, beautiful like landscapes and stuff, and framing characters in a way where they look small or big depending on what the situation depends on, but just really, really good job. I love this creative team. This was a really good book. I recommend that anybody hasn't picked it up to read it. I know it's been out for, probably 20 years at this point, but I'm slow. I was just getting to it. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all the next time that I log in from monitor duty here in the Watchtower.